3, 2, 1. Get under it.
Okay, hang on. Don't push. Don't try to push. Oh, God, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Welcome to CaliKim UnCut, episode 10. I wanted today to talk a little bit about the fig tree. Now, we are having some problems with the fig tree. First off, it got a lot bigger than I had planned on. I'm actually doing the espalier method here up against the fence, but I chose to let some of the vertical branches grow in hopes that I would get more figs. I always tell you guys, experiment in the garden, and this was definitely an experiment for me. But it didn't quite work out as I had planned because the figs that I do have are very, very small. You can see this one right here. The fig tree really outgrew its space. It didn't work out like I had planned. That was challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 were the rats. As soon as a fig started getting ripe, the rats would come and eat it. So I started wrapping my figs that were almost ripe in my trusty little net bags because figs do not ripen off of the tree. You want them nice and soft, and we're gonna pull that one in just a moment because this one is ready. But come on down here to this end of the fig tree and let me show you what happened. Those rats are so conniving. I actually wrapped one of the net bags. Be careful here, I don't fall off the wall. I wrapped one of the net bags around this fig on Friday, and would you know it? It fell off for whatever reason, and look what happened. As soon as the covering came off, it ate my fig. So I have not been able to harvest one single fig
I couldn't find
off
that
this
in
tree
time.
this year. And the other thing is, lateral branches, which are tied to the cable to help it grow correctly, used to be loaded down with tiny figs, and now there's hardly any on them, which also means that the rats are getting the green figs too. It's so maddening. But what I want to do today, I'm very excited, is we're going to head down here to this ripe fig and pick it, and I'm going to taste it because not very often have I tasted a ripe fig, especially not one from my very own fig tree from my garden grocery store. So like I was saying earlier, figs do not ripen if you pick them too early. So you want them to be kind of squishy, like this is, kind of drooping on the tree just a little bit on the branch. It should pick right off without any problems. Wow, this looks so delicious. I'm gonna wash this and be right back, and we're gonna eat it on camera. Here we go, this is so exciting. Oh man, that is really good. So delicious. I love how red and beautiful it is inside. Super tasty. I was really hoping to get enough to make fig jam this year, but maybe next year, because here's what I'm going to do different. This tree was actually given to me by one of our viewers, Patricia, as a small little cutting. Planted it, rooted it, and now look what it is. But it is a deciduous tree, which means during the wintertime it goes dormant and loses its leaves. So that's the time to prune it, not while it's still producing fruit. So what I'm going to do come December, once it loses its leaves, is prune it way back, because figs actually produce fruit on second year branches. So I can prune it back, and then next year I'm not going to make the same mistake. As soon as these branches get to about the level of the deck, I'm going to cut them off and prune them to send more energy of the plant into producing larger figs. And also, any branches that start to shoot out this way are also going to get pruned off, and that'll really help manage the space of the fig. I mean, this tree is really getting quite tall. It's actually growing up our kind of deck post up into the hummingbird feeder. And we really like to keep this area on the deck kind of clear and free from overgrown plants. So hopefully with that plan in place, next year I'll get plenty of figs and larger figs. And let me know if you've grown figs before, you have any suggestions that could help me out. But I do want to encourage you, don't be afraid to experiment in the garden and then learn from your mistakes. There's no failures in gardening, it's just a learning opportunity. That's exactly what I did this year. And then I'm going to make some adjustments based on what I learned and do it different next year. So I'm just curious what your experiments have been in the garden and what you've learned from them.
Let's go walk the job of the fountain. I want to take a look and just see exactly how heavy is that fountain. Am I able to lean it back by myself, or is this definitely going to be a 2-person job for that? In the bottom right-hand corner of the basin is the water tube that is built inside this track here and falls down. We also have an electrical cord that comes just out of the top of the basin through a pipe and comes out the other side. That's why I want to lean the fountain back, because I don't know how much leverage or how much play we have with the tubing and the electrical cord. So I'm thinking lean it back, prop it over here, 2 pieces of wood, and then don't move it any further and get in there, lift the grate, clean everything out, put the new pump in and put it back. That's the idea here. So let's just see exactly how heavy this is. The lid itself is really heavy. And I gotta know where I'm going with it before I start. Let's just see how heavy this is. Two-person job. I can waddle the fountain to the back half of this coping. I can lean it back, freeing up this half to get in and do the work. I think this is enough for me to get in there. Remember what I always do, take a picture so I know how to put it back together. So let me explain what we're looking at here. Grate, a brick helping support the base of the fountain. I was able to take a quarter piece of this grate off. This has not been seen since 2012. The next step would be to dry vac it and then find the pump in there somewhere, and somehow I've got to change the pump out or clean it and get that thing up and running again. As I scooch the fountain back, I rested it in a leaning back position so as not to fall on me. And this is my safety right here. If it were to fall forward, it would stop on this stone. Here is the basin. You can see mud. And here you can see the fountain motor. I'm off camera, but what I'm gonna do now is go plug in the motor and see if we hear anything or not. We're just eliminating possible scenarios. We should hear something when I plug this in. Yes, I am hearing the pump. The pump works.
Way easier with 2 people, huh?
Yeah.
A few rocks in there too, but
Yep.
we'll just
We got it.
water our trees.
Go ahead. I have not seen the bottom of this basin since 2012.
I can't believe you got this fountain off, Jerry. Good job.
Here we go, moment of truth. Just like Charlie Brown lighting that Christmas tree. 3, 2, all eyes on the fountain. 1. I don't know. If the fountain wins tonight, we go at it again tomorrow, get the parts we need, get it done. But I had fun along the way, especially with Kim out here. Oh, that's pretty. Fountain replacement day 2. Here we go. I've got a new pump now, and we're gonna get this thing in and feed the line through out to the power source, just like I did 13 years ago with the extra yardage host. It was raining, I was cold, I was wet, I was grumpy, but it got done. So here I am now sharing this moment with you. Let's get it done. We've got our new pump, we have the power, and we also have the hose here that will take the water from the pump, go up the fountain, drop it down below. Here's the old power, and we're gonna do a string trick, just like we did back on that TV show, to pull the string out and then tie the new one to the orange line and trace the steps back. Should be smooth. Keyword should. And we'll prime the pump first, get some water in it, put the new line on. We have the pump connected. We have the old water line coming up to the fountain top, ready to go. This is just a test run before we put everything back. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Please, please, please.
Fingers crossed.
Yes!
Yes, finally.
We have water.
Nice. How long has it been?
Couple of months, but I've missed hearing that noise.
Oh, me too.
All right, I'm excited. Mission accomplished, everybody. Great work.
Good job, Jerry.
Let's get it reset. Oh, I'm coming down. See that under? See if it'll land on the lip.
Oh boy, that's a
Nice.
perfect fit. Okay.
And drop this on. Here we go. Whew.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm gonna lift this corner and see if I can slide it there.
Yes, you got it on the grate. Good.
Yes.
Looks good, Jerry.
It does look good.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with this.
Wow, this is a lot better than our first attempt.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Try it again.
Are you good holding it?
Yeah. Kim, I need you to move fast.
I know, I'm trying, hun, I'm trying. It's gonna be the right spot. So it
Yeah,
won't
I
get
think that'll
kinked.
be good right there. Good job. Nice.
So you can take out the slack once you lower it.
Yep.
Okay, try that.
All right, coming down, stand clear.
Yep, clear.
We'll sit clear. Wait, can you grab that leaf? Like one leaf is gonna stand
Okay, clear.
Okay. Way to call it.
Whew.
All right.
It's looking good, Jerry. You have done an amazing job on this. And now the basin is going in. Back in business tonight for Friday night barbecue. Oh, we are in business.
That's nice to do again.
Looks good, except for a little off center from the water. That's an easy fix.
Here's what I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Trust me, hey, that's dead on.
Level.
That is dead on.
That was not an easy feat.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna go above shoulders and over.
Let me put it up on my waist
Tell
first.
me when you're ready.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Get under it.
Okay, hang on. Don't push. Don't try to push. Oh, God, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Let me just see if I can since I'm here.
If we could just get it up on
Okay,
the...
just
I can help.
let me call it.
Okay.
I'm holding, I'm resting. Now I'm gonna go straight up.
Okay.
Ready?
1.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
I'm holding.
Oh, I was nervous about that. Okay.
Don't try this at home. We are YouTube professionals.
As professional as it gets.
Okay. You slide your notch over.
You might want to tell us many different ways we could have done it, but please don't.
I hit the spot.
Yeah, I need a protein bar.
Nick. By way of summary, this fountain job did not go as planned in one single manner. The whole thing went south from the get-go. The first thing that went south was the pump. I heard it running and I thought, oh good, we're gold. The next thing I ran into was the goal was to run the power cord all the way down the soil into a PVC pipe that we did for the show, and the PVC pipe was going through the walls and came out on the backside, and you could just drop it down to the electrical outlet that's there. But for me to do that meant digging up Kim's garden, and you know that wasn't gonna fly. And that would have turned into a big job as well, because we just couldn't do all that in one day. I know we all experience these types of things in our projects. You just gotta hang in there and make it work for you. Not worry about what other people think. We've got the fountain running, and we're glad to have that fountain back.
Thanks so much for watching this video. We really appreciate you stopping by.
And if there was a certain part of this video that you really, really enjoyed, let us know. We'd like to hear about that.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next Uncut.
But it wouldn't pull up any water to the top of the fountain and there let it drop down.